Hey guys, what's going on? DaleyGaming here. I am back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Star Wars mod. Today we are actually going to be doing a battle from Rogue One, the great new Star Wars movie. I highly recommend you go see it. It was really good. I really enjoyed it thoroughly. Probably up there with my top favorite Star Wars movies now. What's funny is the director was even like, it's not going to be as good as The Force Awakens, blah, blah, blah. I kind of thought it was better than The Force Awakens, to be honest. Like, I don't know. It was more about like ground battles, ground troops, that kind of a thing, and I really enjoyed seeing that in a Star Wars film because you never really get to see too many of those. So anyway, this is the Battle of Scarif. I'm gonna try and keep this video spoiler free so everyone can watch it. But this was in the trailer and stuff. It's the sort of ocean planet, but there is no map for the for Scarif in the Galaxy at War mod at the moment, so I had to use just a 1 second. Oops, sorry about that. So I just used a Pacific map from World War II. I think it looks pretty good, pretty similar to the map except for all the weeds and stuff. I think it looks pretty nice. And here, back here is the ship, of course. If you saw the movie, this would probably be one of the hangar bays. Maybe not the one they landed at because in the one they landed at there was like a gate into a building here, but this is just out in the open. So basically, the rebels, which they have some nice beach armor here, which Juju just put into the mod. Looks really nice. They're straight from the movie. I think they look great, actually. They always do a good job with implementing the new stuff. So the beach troopers have set up a line of defense. The first line is up here in these trenches and in these little housing buildings here, and they are pretty much scattered throughout the map. I thought it would be very guerrilla warfare-y. They even have like a little machine gun over here, flanking the incoming troopers, and then they're sort of scattered back here, just every which way. Another machine gun here, and then they have the very back line here with more trenches and the ship, of course, which I guess they could escape on the ship if they're losing pretty bad here. For the Imperials here, we have some of the beach troopers, which I think look really nice. Um, Another new addition to the mod. There was a new update, and it looks really good, I would say. I'm really excited to be doing some more of this stuff. It's been a while since we've gotten some really cool new movies from Star Wars, and I'm excited for it. Well, besides The Force Awakens, but none of that stuff was implemented into the mod because Juju apparently doesn't like the new movie, The Force Awakens. But Rogue One was put in, which I'm glad about. Also, some Shadow Troopers, which made it into the movie as well during this, and some standard Stormtroopers. Two ATSTs are on the map as well. I don't think we saw them in the movie, but I just thought it would make the battle look nicer, and a little bit more complex. So the rebels have plenty of rocket launchers to take them down. I don't think they'll be too much of a problem. They might cause some havoc though. All right. So, without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get started? Oh, by the way, I'm going to be uploading a cinematic video of this as well. If you want to check that out, that'll probably be out either Sunday, Monday, one of those days. All right. So, ready? Here we go. Alright, oh my god, just an explosion of fire right off the bat. Neither of the ATSTs getting taken out, but they are spamming quite a bit. Quite a few of the Imperials are going down, as well as some of the Rebels. I would say the Rebels are actually holding quite nicely for such a barrage of Imperials. Of course, the Imperials had to outnumber the Rebels in this because that's how it was in the movie. The Rebels were highly outnumbered. This little gun finally losing its man, but I think it got a couple good kills there from the flank. The first line is just getting torn up. That's Juju responding to a question of mine from earlier. But some of these rocket launchers got to get going here. This one's trying to fire, as you can see. Here, let's help him out. There we go. One of the ATSTs going down, taking out a ton of Imperials with him. The other one is still going strong, and he's actually firing into the back line. Took out a palm tree back here. And he's spamming into the back line, which is kind of interesting. And they're finally cresting over the trenches here. Grenade going off over here against some Imperials. They're just trying to take this little house now. Grenade got in there. That'll do it. Oh, apparently not. But the Imperials are slowly trying to walk forward. The ATST went down finally, And there's really not a lot of Imperials left. Grenade is going off all over the place. This guy's gonna get... Oh, no, never mind. One rebel left, just above there. As they've still got a good number of Imperials, I would say, for the last bit of the assault here. They're just having trouble getting over this trench here, I would say. The back line is still very, very intact. I don't think that ATST really did anything. There it is, just crumpled up in the water. And the Imperials are just having a rough go of it now. Trying to take out this one rebel. There you go, they finally got a grenade out there, and it failed. Miserably. Breaking this guy's cover, too. Maybe he's gonna... Yeah, they got him now. But the back line is pouring into the Imperial numbers here. I don't think we can let the rebels win this, simply because they're just outnumbered by so much, and I'm not going to spoil what happens in the movie, but in the movie they're just way outnumbered. So I think we are going to have to make this into an Imperial win. The movie has been out for a couple, 2 weeks now, I think, right? So make sure you go see it. It's really good. I really recommend it. And then you'll probably understand the battle a little bit better. But it's just Star Wars. I don't think it's that hard to understand. Alright, so I ordered the Imperials to go forward now. They're starting to leave the trench, which I wouldn't recommend, but they can do what they want. The rebels are... Oh, no, they've actually still got some guys up here. I was going to say they've retreated back to the very back line, but they've still got a couple guys in the middle here. And the Imperials are just getting slaughtered now. I actually ran this battle a couple times before doing this final version, and each time the Imperials just stomped on the rebels, and I guess this one was the one time they didn't, which is kind of interesting. It makes for a more fun battle, I guess. But why don't we go ahead and real quick try and... Here, I'll select this guy. Let's get in some Imperial reinforcements here, because they are in an Imperial base, so they would, of course, have just plenty of people to attack the rebels with. So we'll give them a couple reinforcements there, and that'll probably be good. Although the rebels aren't taking many losses in the back here. Let's go ahead and turn off the camera position. There you go. That way we can get some nice close-ups. A couple of crossbow rebels, a couple of the A280s, I think they're called. The rocket launcher infantry are just down to their pistols, because they don't tend to use rockets against infantry, although I have seen it before. The Imperials are they're just having a rough go at it. They really are. At least they're returning fire now that they have some numbers. Still not taking out any rebels, though. And this turret here is still going, which is no good at all. Alright, let's get some more in here. And why don't we say, let's see, there was a bit of a flank on the right side of this village here, and a squad of the beach troopers was able to squeeze through the gaps here. And they're gonna be attacking from the flank. Quite a courageous move here, of course. And there we go. Now they're firing from the trenches on the side. They're splitting up the rebel forces, making some have to fire over here, some have to fire over there. I think this turret really needs to get taken down, because it's decided to shoot over here, which is not good for the guys flanking. They're getting taken down pretty easily. Man, every other time I ran this, it seemed like the rebels lost. So, yeah, oh well. This is the luck of the draw. Alright, now the rebel forces are starting to get a little bit more limited, losing more and more people. And that gun is going to go down very soon, I have a feeling. I don't see how it's not gone yet. Either way, the rebels still battling it out. Still a good number of Imperials left. I think enough to take out the rest of the rebels. I think once we get down to like 4 or 5 rebels, we'll try and retreat them into the ship and try and get away that way. This flank seems to have worked over here as the Imperials crawl through some mud. These guys up here are all but dead. There's only a few left. And it looks like the gun right there has been taken out. There's only 4 rebels left. Let's try and retreat them back into the ship so they can get away. One of them getting picked off right there. One made it into the ship, though. Let's see if the other 2 will. It looks like they are gonna. Alright, and the rebels are gonna go ahead and take off because this is a lost cause for them here. If it wants to take off. Come on. There we go. Alright, it's taken off. And it'll probably be able to get away here. Alright, we'll just... Alright, flying in this game is rough, I will say. Oh, get over the trees. Get over the trees. Get over the trees. There we go. Alright, and it takes off to another hangar or something like that. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. Yet again, there will be a cinematic coming up of this within the next week. I'm not entirely sure when, so look out for that. Before you guys bitch and whine like, oh, you shouldn't have let the Imperials win. Of course they were gonna win. They're on a friggin' Imperial base. The rebels were not supposed to have nearly as many men as I gave them, you know, in the first place. Maybe once the reinforcements came in, but like, I don't know. Either way, Rogue One, you should definitely go watch it. I highly recommend it. Thank you so much for watching this, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.